Hello guys, this is Shubham.
I'm Rishabh. We're both co-founders of Vinset Trading.
And this is the first time we are trying a financial podcast, especially for India.
Yeah, so this is episode 1 of Vinset Trading podcast, our first official podcast. So please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel right now, and you can expect more content from us. So let's get into it, Shubham. You've been trading for almost 4 years, I understand. How has the experience been? How did you get into it, trading?
Painful. Very painful guys. Majority
The
लोगों
truth.
को पता होगा कि जिस तरीके से स्पेशली इंडियन मार्केट्स वर्क करती हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा वॉलिटिलिटी की कमी है, अब वॉल्यूम की कमी है और वॉलिटिलिटी बहुत ज़्यादा हाई है. तो द मोमेंट आई वेंट इन आई स्ट्रेट अवे वेंट फॉर इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग, and which is not the right approach. Everyone should go for positional or swing trading, but I started with intraday trading, lost a lot of money, was very painful, but in the end now doing option selling, and hopefully the strategy is working fine in all conditions, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I think बहुत लोग जो देख रहे होंगे उन लोगों को बहुत इंटरेस्ट होगा जानने के लिए कि हाउ डिड यू गेट स्टार्टेड, लाइक क्या लेड किया आपको ट्रेडिंग एज अ फुल टाइम करियर चूज करने.
सबसे पहले हम दोनों डिस्कस करते थे अबाउट क्रिप्टो करेंसीज, यू नो, बट आई वाजंट दैट एक्साइटेड अबाउट क्रिप्टो करेंसीज until 27 boom of Bitcoin. 2017 boom in November. This is the first time I've heard from my friend back in India कि Bitcoin अभी 20,000 crores किया है, and I had no clue. We just knew कि there's this crypto coins or something like that.
This buzz going around.
That was the main thing, but other than that I had no idea, no clue about it. So I just went online, I said okay, what is cryptocurrency and all that. The main reason was that my first business wasn't going that well, so I actually was looking for something else. So the moment I went on, there was so many technical things, charts going around, flying here and there, and almost there was this graph of Bitcoin touching roof highs, and I wasn't sure कि ये है क्या. So that was the start point. I was like, let me get to know what markets are, and what is this cryptocurrency whole thing. And then I straight switched back to Indian market, but that was a whole another point.
Yeah. So back in 2017, you first got exposure to trading, and then you switched slowly into stocks, I believe.
Yes.
So how was your journey switching from crypto to stocks, and tell us about all the pains that you had to go through.
Yeah, so first of all, the moment I got to know about crypto, I took like 10K from my first order that I got from my first business, and then I reinvested that 10K back in crypto, and I bought like 10K crypto coins from, I guess it was Kuber coin or something. I don't remember the site even.
Okay.
It was 3.5 years back.
Yeah.
Story, but I wasn't sure ki acha what would happen, but I started reading books, looking at charts. So then I was like, acha, let me just dive in.
Yeah.
Let me put my money like any amateur trader does, and then I was expecting that 10K would straight go to 1 lakh.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out that well. So that 10K came back to 2K, I guess, and then but straight away जैसे ट्रेडर इन्वेस्टर बन जाके मैं भी इन्वेस्टर बन गया था, तो 2K से फिर वो बैक गया 8K पर, लेकिन फिंगर्स क्रॉस्ड था कि वापस वो 10K आया, एंड द मोमेंट इट केम बैक टू 10K आई वाज लाइक नहीं अभी रुक जाओ, अभी नहीं करनी है ट्रेडिंग. तो क्रिप्टो की ट्रेडिंग wasn't that bad, but I in that whole process of 2-3 weeks I realized कि अच्छा I can make money. If I have lost some money or I was about to lose money, there's possibility there that if I have the right knowledge I can gain some money too.
Yeah.
So that was the first point, and like my first love towards trading which began.
Right.
So
I mean, I think बहुत लोग जो देख रहे होंगे उन लोगों के साथ काफी एक्सपीरियंस हुआ होगा अकाउंट ब्लोअप्स का. Initially almost every trader, I don't want to say every trader, but majority traders के account blow-ups होते हैं. तो how many did you have to go through, if you had to go through any, and what was that psychology when you were going through something, that sort of a phase?
So right after my crypto, I was like, okay, I started to get gist. I was reading books, and theory and practical which is very different.
Totally.
So I was actually reading books, and I told to my parents कि तेरे को भी पता होगी कि I was telling to my parents कि अच्छा I can work with this. So give me some help and I'll start with another business. Mind you, this was the second time I did fail in my first business, so I wasn't sure कि ये भी चलेगा नहीं चलेगा, but I was pretty confident कि अच्छा I have read books and this is how it's going, so this can work. Or the moment I switched to can, I started telling my parents कि अच्छा provide me some funds. So they had bought Reliance shares back in days around 1990s or something like that, and that just was 300% up for them or more than that. I don't even know. Like they provided me that
we can
fund.
put the Reliance ka chart there, and we can show them. But anyway, yeah. So it was when you switched to stocks. This was basically when
so this was my initial fund that my parents gave, and right at that moment I was like, acha, now I have 3 lakh rupees. 3 lakh is a lot, but my parents, they was like, don't invest a whole lot, because that was one of the best advice that my mom gave.
Yeah.
कि सारे नहीं इन्वेस्ट करने हैं, एक बार में एक करो और फिर उसे देख कि कर पाएगा कि नहीं. So that was one of the good points that I got to know. और फिर the moment I started with 50k, the first trade I remember, it was in HDFC Bank, and I made in 1 minute 5,000 rupees. And I was like, this is so easy. I read that chart pattern, I was like, ये ऐसे ही बन रहा है. And then that 5k, and then more, I think it was, I don't even remember, it was Alankit broker, and they used to charge a whole lot of money. So first trade went very well, like majority new traders have. और जैसे ही वो फर्स्ट ट्रेड क्लिक हुआ, मैं बोला बस लाइफ सेट है, बन गए ट्रेडर और अब तो ऐसे ही चलेगा. बट राइट देन, एज योर क्वेश्चन वाज कि वो पेन कैसे आया, फिर उसके बाद ऑलमोस्ट 9-10 स्ट्रेट ट्रेड्स सारे, मतलब कि मैंने बनाए 4.5 थे, और आई थिंक आई लॉस्ट लाइक 20-25k in next week or so. So 50,000 came back to 25,000 right straight away. And then it was a panic scenario that created for another 1 year or so.
Yeah. So basically, you switched from crypto to stocks somewhere in 2018.
2018 mid, yes, around May.
And then almost you were in overall losses for the remainder of 2018.
Yes, correct. I was struggling because I wanted to make quick money. That is one of the points that every viewer should know. Don't go for quick money, guys.
Especially if you're new, you don't have any knowledge.
Yes, correct.
You're seeing other people's P&L. Actually, I want to talk to you about this. There's a lot of traders, quote unquote traders, going around, and I mean, I don't want to throw shade at anyone, but basically the point is, there's a lot of people who are just who are in the game, but they're trying to game the game, which is basically there's a lot of misconception about trading P&Ls and screenshots around that. What are your thoughts of new traders being influenced by something like that and jumping straight into the markets after seeing that?
From a trader's perspective, it's good that they're releasing their P&L. But from new traders, without having proper knowledge and straight looking at P&Ls and thinking that they will be able to make that much money without having proper knowledge isn't the right thing. So my major point is that look at P&Ls, see them as an inspiration that you'll be there, but don't get influenced by it and try to make big positions without having proper risk management strategy. So that's what I wanted to say, कि straight देखने के बाद you don't have to just go ahead and buy 300 quantities of Bank Nifty and make your account zero within seconds.
That's what happens when you just jump into something without having an understanding of what the hell you're even doing.
Yeah.
So
correct.
Yeah, that's actually good. But there was another question from a lot of people on our DMs from Instagram too about, are these even real? Because screenshots, are they even reliable? Because there's a lot of scams that are going around with people just posting, clicking, editing those screenshots and then just sharing that and trying to get people to buy their premium services so that they can just they make a group, they make good money from it, but it's all just almost a scam. So what do you think about?
Yeah, don't fall for screenshots, guys. Just don't. I used to post screenshots back right when we started Instagram, because everyone knows that from this financial year I started posting my P&L. So initially I used to just do the screenshot thing, but finally we realized a lot of people said that screenshots can be edited. So we started doing the videos, and if you swipe and reload the entire thing, then it gives a fair idea, alright, you are making profit. So don't just fall for screenshots because it can be edited,
Exactly.
as you said, and especially the screenshots are on your computers, because with source code you can easily change it.
It's just so easy. It's just
हाँ.
inspect element और सब कुछ
Yeah.
change होगा.
और 2 मिनट में
Exactly.
everyone can get influence from
Yeah.
that.
What about if for anyone who's watching जो बिल्कुल newly start कर रहा है and they're just like now thinking about getting into trading, thinking about getting into investing, क्या resources या क्या tips हैं from an experienced trader who's been doing it for almost 4 years? What would be the first thing you would suggest them to do?
So my first approach should be first get a profitable strategy. The
Okay.
first thing should be having knowledge and a strategy that is actually profitable.
How do you do that if you're new?
So first, either you make one
Mhm.
through paper trading and actually see if your backtesting results are giving money. If your backtesting results, if you're not making money on paper, it's not worth it.
Right.
The strategy itself is not worth it. And if you don't have that much time to paper trade or backtest, just find there are a lot of good people out there and good traders. We also have a good profitable strategy. If someone wants to take that, then go ahead and have a profitable strategy. Then comes, when you have a strategy, then comes the psychology. So second is the psychology that comes with it. With strategy, you'll get risk management, because everyone will tell you, okay, this is what risk managing your risk is. You don't have to be a gambler. You don't have to put all your coins right in the first bet. So just take partial positions, go ahead with the profitable strategy and keep following it. Don't deviate from one strategy to the other, because majority traders what they do is that they actually keep on switching strategies. And if you keep on switching strategies, it won't give you any good.
Yeah. And then what about if someone is new and you said you have to either build your own profitable strategy by backtesting it or buy someone's course and basically learn from them. What about once you've started making your own trades and I'm a new trader, I've spent some time in the markets, और उसके बाद भी मेरे को paper trade का suppose I'm going the first route where I'm building my own strategy and I'm taking trades, virtual trades, paper trading कर रहा हूँ and I'm seeing good results, but as soon as I shift to normal market, live market hours, everything changes. तो उस experience से कैसे tackle किया जाएगा new अगर किसी कोई भी new trader watch कर रहा है?
हाँ, तो ये तो होगा ही होगा. मतलब कि the moment if you're making money, I have my previous notebooks filled with 7k 8k profit बुक में बन रहा है, लेकिन हर दिन जब मैं नॉर्मल ट्रेड करने जाता हूँ तो वो नहीं बनेगा, क्योंकि पेपर ट्रेडिंग एंड एक्चुअली हैविंग योर ओन मनी एट स्टेक इज वेरी डिफरेंट. तो वहां पर सारी चीजें अलग हो जाएंगी, लेकिन व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज दैट पुट अ स्टॉप लॉस, हैव अ प्लेस वेयर योर टारगेट इज, and then don't look at charts.
Yeah.
You have to not look at charts or overanalyze charts. The moment you enter, either it's a stop loss or either it's a target.
Yeah.
And because markets are erratic, they will shift their behavior no matter what. Even if you think it's a good trade, they can shift really quickly. Within 30 seconds, it can switch. So the moment you enter, you have to be really confident कि कहाँ enter करना है. The moment you enter, it's either stop loss or either it's target. तो अगर paper trade से normal trading पे आ रहे हो, तो उसके अंदर भी ज़्यादातर what I'll suggest is that the moment you enter, it's stop loss or target.
Yeah.
That's the main point I want to get across.
And then, I think that's very important, especially if you're new. You need to understand that you need to respect your targets and stop loss in every trade. अगर आप लोग मतलब अपनी स्ट्रैटेजी बिल्ड भी कर रहे हैं और अगर तुम रैंडमली एग्जिट कर रहे हो अपनी ट्रेड से एंड यू कैंट इवन सी योर प्रोग्रेस बिकॉज़ यू नो व्हाट लेवल ऑफ एक्यूरेसी यू हैव एंड देन यू आर लीविंग मनी ऑन द टेबल. अगर तुम टारगेट तक क्लोज पहुंचने के बाद एग्जिट नहीं कर रहे एंड देन ऑल योर स्टॉप लॉस, ऑल योर ट्रेड्स दैट आर गोइंग डाउन are hitting your stop loss.
Good point, because all these things, whatever you are saying, is a psychology thing.
Yeah.
Psychology doesn't get affected in paper trading, because it's basically
that's what most people are confused about.
कि the moment you write 100 quantities, you actually have not placed your own money. तो ये सब चीजें इफेक्ट करती हैं when your actual money gets involved.
Right.
तो उसके लिए सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छा है कि moment you enter, it's either stop loss or target.
Yeah, and then maybe even avoid looking at the P&L while your trade is in motion, because then you'll get swayed.
Actually.
Yeah.
And never look at P&L. These are few points that every new trader should realize. But ये जितना आसान है बोलना, इसके अंदर साल लग जाते हैं मतलब ओवरकम करने के लिए.
बुक इम्प्लीमेंट करना है.
हाँ, it's very difficult.
ऑप्शंस के बारे में थोड़ी सी बात कर लेते हैं. Option selling is specifically what you do. Have you tried option buying? Because I know a lot of people don't have the capital for option selling specifically. मगर option buying में काफी interest है लोगों को. Have you done that? और अगर कुछ भी suggestions हैं सबके लिए?
हाँ, तो basically there's one difference between option buying and selling. Option selling has the probability in its favor. तो अगर option buying कर रहे हो तो no matter what, you have you can make money. I'm not saying that you don't or your strategy itself won't be making money. If you have a good strategy, if you have good risk management and your whole profitable strategy is going in your favor, you can definitely make big amount of money, and that's what majority traders have done. लेकिन अगर consistent profit चाहिए, and if you're starting in the beginning, try for option selling, क्योंकि उसी के अंदर probability तुम्हारे favor में है, क्योंकि even if it goes sideways, you have a decay factor that comes into play.
Yeah, I think with selling, it's just लोगों के पास initially उतना capital नहीं होता. But with option buying, I think you can be profitable, is what you just said. But it just needs a lot of hard work initially to actually backtest your everything that you're about to do, because risk in that, as you just said, the sideways market mein you're not making money. You just need strong momentum with option buying, which is what makes it very hard.
There's a lot of requests. Options का पूछ रहे हैं बहुत लोग, तो फिर we'll be for sure in January or by mid-Jan we'll be releasing something that helps our followers and our viewers कि उन्हें कोई एक strategy मिले, and especially the strategy that I'll run my P&L here, तो दिख जाएगा कि it is actually a profitable one. तो overall ज़्यादा जो अच्छा है वो ये है कि एक profitable strategy पर stick रहो and learn options or any course from the person who's actually a trader.
Exactly.
And showing the results. तो ये important.
I think that's a very good point. Market में इस समय I've started noticing that a lot of traders, I don't want to throw any shade to anyone, but basically what I'm seeing is so many people who are just claiming themselves to be traders. They're talking about good investing, but then they're not even showing their trade results.
Or which is not right.
I agree with them. It's completely like, how do you trust someone that's not even saying, like, you need to go to a doctor who has done a degree to actually learn from them.
If and actually done surgery.
Yeah, exactly. Who you are choosing your mentor, especially when you're new, is very important. So yeah, I totally agree with them there. And then we'll look out for that. We'll continue posting more podcast sessions here, and then like he said, we're going to also launch a full course on option selling very soon. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I think we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah, this was just an introductory broadcast, and we'll be having more people. We have actually a team, and we can have online sessions with them.
Exactly.
We can put what's going on in stock market these days, and we can have like a podcast session. And if you want to join, you can join our Discord. We can have you and your whole experience, how what kind of problems you faced, or if you are a profitable trader, how you reached towards your profitability journey. And overall, this was a good podcast and a good introductory session. Peace from our side.
Thanks guys. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. बहुत ही बुरा था.